Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of animals and their incredible impact on human history. It is a story that stretches back to the very dawn of our species, a narrative woven with threads of cooperation, conflict, and often profound unintended consequences. We share this planet with a truly staggering array of creatures, and for millennia our paths have been inextricably linked. From the smallest insect to the largest land mammal, the animal kingdom has in countless ways shaped the course of human civilization. Their influence is etched into our cultures, our economies, and even the very maps of our world. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover some of these remarkable instances, to explore moments where the actions, the very presence of animals have dramatically altered the trajectory of human events. We will venture into the heart of great wars, witness the rise and fall of mighty empires, and traverse treacherous landscapes where survival itself depended on our animal companions. These are not mere anecdotes, they are pivotal chapters in our collective story where beasts of burden, winged messengers, and even unwitting carriers of pestilence have played roles as significant as any human general or king. Prepare to see history through a different lens, one that acknowledges the profound and often surprising contributions of the animal world. We shall explore 5 such extraordinary tales, each a testament to the intricate dance between humankind and the wild. From the skies above war-torn Europe, where feathered heroes carried messages of life and death, to the vast steppes that thundered under the hooves of empire-building steeds, we will confront the grim reality of how tiny creatures inadvertently brought civilizations to their knees, and marvel at the resilience of those who aided humanity in its quest for fortune in frozen frontiers. Finally, we will witness the awe-inspiring, if ultimately tragic, deployment of ancient titans in a legendary military campaign. So, join us as we delve into these captivating stories. Across the vast, wind-swept expanse of the Eurasian steppe, a formidable power was stirring in the early 13th century. Under Genghis Khan, nomadic tribes united into an unstoppable force, creating the largest contiguous land empire ever. Central to their military supremacy was the horse, a companion, weapon, and sustenance source. The Mongolian horse, small but hardy, was crucial for their campaigns. Their unparalleled equestrian skills allowed for unmatched mobility and strategic flexibility. From a young age, Mongols became superb horsemen, an extension of their steeds. This bond reshaped the political and cultural landscape of Eurasia. The thundering hooves of the Mongol cavalry became synonymous with inevitable conquest. Their mastery of the horse led to unprecedented intercontinental exchange along the Silk Road. The legacy of the horse in Mongol hands profoundly altered human history. The late 19th century witnessed a frenzied rush for riches as whispers of gold discovered into the remote Klondike region of Canada's Yukon Territory ignited a global fever. Thousands of hopeful prospectors, known as stampeders, embarked on arduous journeys to this frozen wilderness, dreaming of striking it rich. But the Klondike was an unforgiving land of extreme cold, treacherous terrain, and vast distances. In this brutal environment, survival, let alone success, depended heavily on one indispensable animal, the sled dog. For the fortune seekers flocking to the Klondike, sled dogs were not merely beasts of burden. They were the lifeblood of the gold rush. In a land largely inaccessible by other means, particularly during the long, harsh winters, dog teams provided the primary mode of transportation for hauling essential supplies, equipment, mail, and even the prospectors themselves. Without the strength and endurance of these canine partners, the scale and pace of the Klondike gold rush would have been unimaginable. The breeds most commonly employed were those inherently adapted to Arctic conditions: Siberian Huskies, Alaskan Malamutes, and various hardy crossbreeds. These dogs possessed thick double coats for insulation, tough paws resistant to ice and snow, and an incredible capacity for sustained effort in sub-zero temperatures. Their innate pack instincts, when skillfully harnessed by a musher, transformed them into a coordinated, powerful engine capable of traversing the most challenging landscapes. The loads these dog teams could pull were astonishing. A well-conditioned team could haul hundreds, sometimes thousands of pounds of cargo over frozen rivers, snow-drifted trails, and steep mountain passes. They covered immense distances, connecting isolated mining camps and settlements like Dawson City and Skagway to the outside world. The rhythmic padding of their paws and the jingle of their harnesses became the soundtrack of the Klondike, a testament to their unwavering toil. A profound bond often developed between the mushers and their dog teams, born from shared hardship and mutual dependence. In the isolating and perilous conditions of the North, a man's dogs were his lifeline. He relied on their strength, their trail sense, and their resilience. In turn, the dogs depended on their musher for food, care, and guidance. This partnership was often the difference between life and death, fostering a level of trust and affection that transcended a simple working relationship. The journey to the goldfields was fraught with peril. Prospectors and their dog teams faced blizzards that could reduce visibility to zero, treacherous river ice that could give way without warning, and formidable obstacles like the infamous Chilkoot Pass or the White Pass Trail, where thousands of pack animals perished. Sled dogs, with their superior endurance and adaptation to the cold, often proved more reliable than horses or mules in these extreme conditions, and their intelligence sometimes helped mushers navigate safely through hazardous areas. Beyond their crucial role in transportation, these dogs provided invaluable companionship in an environment that was both physically and psychologically brutal. The isolation, the relentless cold, and the constant struggle for survival took a heavy toll on the human spirit. The loyalty and unwavering presence of their canine companions offered a source of comfort and emotional support, a reminder of warmth and life in a landscape often defined by its starkness and indifference to human suffering. While perhaps not as individually famous as Balto or Togo, whose heroics in the 1925 serum run to Nome came later, the collective contribution of the Klondike sled dogs was legendary in its own right. Countless unrecorded tales of endurance, loyalty, and rescue undoubtedly played out on those frozen trails. Stories abound of dogs finding their way in whiteout conditions, alerting mushers to thin ice or staying with injured companions until help arrived. Their collective bravery was woven into the fabric of the gold rush experience. The economic impact of these canine workers was immense. They facilitated the movement of goods and people that fueled the gold-seeking frenzy. They carried mail connecting the isolated North to the rest of the world. They transported the sick and injured. Without the relentless work of sled dogs, the extraction of gold, the establishment of settlements, and the very functioning of the Klondike economy would have been severely hampered, if not rendered impossible on the scale it achieved. The legacy of the Klondike sled dogs endures not just in the history books, but in the enduring image of the North. They became symbols of tenacity, resilience, and unwavering loyalty in the face of extreme adversity. Their contribution to opening up these remote regions and to the survival of those who sought their fortunes there cemented their place as true heroes of this extraordinary chapter in human history, their paw prints indelibly marked on the frozen trails of the past. And so our journey through these remarkable episodes of history concludes. From the valiant pigeons carrying life-saving dispatches across the scarred landscapes of war, to the mighty elephants traversing the frozen Alps and the hardy horses that powered the expansion of empires, we have seen but a glimpse of the profound and often astonishing ways in which animals have shaped human destiny. The rats of the plague, though unwitting agents, remind us of the delicate ecological balance and the far-reaching consequences when it is disturbed, while the loyal sled dogs of the Klondike demonstrate the enduring power of the human-animal bond in the face of nature's harshest challenges. These stories serve as a powerful testament to the fact that human history has never been a purely human endeavor. We are and always have been deeply interconnected with the animal kingdom. Their strength, their instincts, their very presence have influenced our battles, our explorations, our societies, and even our survival. Reflecting on these interactions encourages us to look upon our fellow inhabitants of this planet with a renewed sense of respect and wonder, acknowledging the often unseen threads that bind our narratives together. The lessons from these past encounters can perhaps guide us toward a more harmonious coexistence in the future. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. We hope these stories have illuminated the incredible and sometimes unexpected roles animals have played in the grand tapestry of human history. There are countless other tales waiting to be told, each revealing more about our shared world. See you next time.